Hey, okay, we're back on. Okay, so I had a quick, an exercise ball. So, hey, Shimmy back if you can't tell. I had a quick idea to talk about before I go outside and go fuck with my car. You know, the battery's on the charger right now. My clipboard here. This is a clipboard with what they call model releases and 2257 forms. Basically, there's a law in the United States of America, Title 18, USC, United States Criminal Code 2257. If you ever look at any adult or XXX movie, typically on the DVD or something, on the first couple seconds after the anti-piracy warning, you'll get this screen that says 2257 compliant, all models over age of 18, blah, 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 model release, so-and-so, this and that, and whatever, right? So what I got on this clipboard, basically, for those of you who don't know, I film videos for a living. It's one of the things I do. You have yourself a model release and also the 2257 form. You get the models, fill it out, fucking name, birthday, all that shit, and you get a copy of their ID, and you're good to go. You're in the legal, you're in the clear, and everything's cool. So I have like a clipboard and lots of clipboards full of model releases here. Lots of them, motherfuckers. So generally, this is nobody ever gives a fuck, you know. But if you are ever investigated or ever questioned, like, who is this girl, or shit like that, well, you got the paper, she signed the release, and it also gives the photographer the rights to use the images and videos for, you know, they got paid money, usually $500, $600, $700, $800, $900, $1,000, something. Depends on how many movies they made and shit, but they got paid a couple $100 typically. And by that, signing the model release, you have the right to use their image for whatever, marketing, this, that. You're selling the movie. You're the producer. That's how this works. Google it, look it up. It's just contract shit. And these contracts are pretty standard. You know what I'm saying? Photographer shit. So, I bring this up because I never really had much issue with this up until, well, it's been almost 10 years since I did this one particular movie. There is a model in New Mexico, and she goes by the name Raina or Raina. I think it's Raina. A Native American girl, 19 years old, Navajo, and she is like the most popular scapegoat for this organization called OJJDP ICAC in Indian country, and I'm not making this up. That stands for Office of Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention, Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force in Indian country. These are people that are after me, that have been following me around for, I believe, since 2010 or 11, in public, dollar stores, airports, train stations, restaurants, bars, even other countries, Dominican Republic. They stalk you online, offline, and they basically harass you, passively, aggressively. They're always talking nigger, nigger, nigger this, very vulgar, very explicit emails from district attorneys and other people, mostly from California. I sometimes get fake hookers walk up to me in airports and LAX and places and tell me they're thinking about getting into escorting. Like, no girl ever comes up and approaches me and says these kind of things, like just ridiculous shit, like setups, entrapments, they do this like to catch a predator thing. And I used to wonder what the fuck's going on, and it all boiled down to the 2257 and whatever for this girl, Raina. I don't know if she told a lie or if someone helped her tell a lie, but I have to call out a liar when I see a liar. There's a document that I'll put a link up to. It's from the OJJDP ICAC in Indian country. It's got my name on it, my legal name, my full name. It says that I'm an author, entrepreneur, webmaster, and that I met this 19-year-old girl, and there's like some motives that I exploited her. Even though the truth is, she signed the paper, I paid her $600, and she actually did 2 movies. She came back the next day and did another one. But I don't ever like drag people into the mud unless they do it to me first. But since they're playing very rough and they've gone and taken this to some like physical world shit where I'm getting tired of like motherfuckers running into me in real life when I haven't done anything, I paid the girl. I even did a 1099 tax form, which I'm not required to, but since she was paid over $600, I 1099'd her for the company, you know. So You can call exploitation whatever you want to, but I mean, she did the movie, she got $600, did the taxes, did the fucking model release form, did the 2257, she's 19 years old, everything's legal. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I'm so fucking sorry. So sorry. But I'm not breaking any laws and haven't done anything wrong. But still, this group needs more funding. They need more grant money, more federal grant money for the Native American people who have been exploited. And I'm all for them getting more money, but that doesn't mean you have to continue following me around in public because I'm a fucking nerd that just lifts weights and runs and makes movies with girls of all races and ages and nationalities and shit like that. So it's like, cry me a river, I'm not going to exclude you. And I get so many haters, so much hate on the fucking internet because this black guy, who's actually Ethiopian/black, speaks Spanish como estas most of the time and lives in Thailand half the time. This evil guy here is exploiting 19-year-old Native American models by having them fill out model releases, pay them cash. Look at the behind the scenes on some of the other channels and stuff I have, and you'll see her throwing money in the air on a bed in Holiday Inn in a nice 4-star hotel. And this is how I abuse models apparently, so whatever, you know, I just have to put that out there for truth, since when I Google my own name on Google, it'll say some shit like, impact of child sex trafficking in Indian country. A great thing to come up when people Google your name, you know, it's really great if I wanted to go get a job somewhere or something, but I don't like that on my, I don't like my name associated with that bullshit because it's not true, and to use me as a scapegoat and to slander my name is like, the fuck are you doing? You're just going to help me sell movies, or what are you going to do? Or are you going to help me sell more books? You know. As far as that website goes, the very old website, the domain's for sale. You guys can buy it if you want to. It's $50,000 up for auction if you want to buy it. If not, I'll continue making money off of it. Fuck it. You know? But if you want to eradicate the problem of these Native American girls all over the internet, buy the domain and put something else up on the site. Put your money where your mouth is. If you're paying these assholes and this particular black guy over $100,000 a year to go and follow me and try to set me up and come to my apartment and all this bullshit in the Dominican Republic, in California, wherever I'm at, this is like, how much money is it costing you to have a dozen motherfuckers, salaried henchmen, to follow me around the fucking globe? Couldn't you better put that money to use for some fucking program or something for your people in Indian country? What about all these salaries you're paying these black people? Why do Indians even have black people working on their entrapment team? What about the fat Asian girl in LAX? The thinking about getting into escorting girl that's 300 fucking pounds that had fish tacos with me that day? Oh, you think I forgot about that? You thought I forgot about the Shimmy Show blog that people shut down so many times? It's on archive.org. Look it up. Look up the Shimmy Show, the blog. It tells the full stories and all these things. And it's really just me reiterating real life stories of people following me around, trying to entrap me, trying to steal my bags, cameras, backpacks, laptops. It's like a crazy fucking, it doesn't even sound like it's a real story, but I'm telling you people the truth. I have no reason to lie to you motherfuckers. I don't know you. The fuck? You think I'm sitting here making up stories about fucking Indians and people following me around doing this like James Bond spy versus spy shit? Get the fuck out of here, you know? I've had niggers try to rob my fucking, white boys actually try to rob my fucking backpack from me on BART trains, you know? Like, do I look like the kind of motherfucker you would rob? Would you steal a backpack with a camera from a nigga that looks like me, that looks like he could just get up and fucking tackle you and chase you down for 10 fucking kilometers at top speed? I mean, it doesn't make any sense at all. So I know they're the fucking people. The people working for the OJJDP ICAC in Indian country. My name is Shimelesse Mekbeb, and I have been listening to all your PDFs and PowerPoint slideshows and conferences. You can check out my book. It's on Amazon. I wrote an autobiography when I was 25 years old, actually. More self-aggrandization here. I was a millionaire by the age of 21. I started doing adult websites after I got out of high school, and you know, was married, have 2 kids that are in high school now. I'm a pretty normal motherfucker. I fuck porn stars, I ride skateboards, I lift weights, I run races, and I do podcasts, and I don't have time to drive around fucking Indian reservations and you know, my car won't even start right now. So this whole thing, I'm making fun of this slide here. I'm like, look, sex trafficking within itself, if it is real and genuine, is not a fun or funny thing. Okay, I'm actually not very well educated on the topic itself, but that's how I know I'm not doing it. You know, there's no Indians in the house here. Okay, there's no girls, period, in the fucking house here. There's no fucking dogs, cats, rats. There might be a rat, I don't know. But I mean, it's just me, motherfucker. It's nerdy old me with a fucking notepad, a laptop, and a camera. So you can get me on Twitter, you can get me on the internet, you can get me on YouTube, all that shit. Hit me up. I'm just a regular motherfucker. I'm Shimmy, and I approve this message. Buy my movies, I want your money, honey. And I'm going out to get some rice and beans and continue. So anyway, that's my rap about 2257 and shit. I will put some links up if you guys don't believe me. I'm telling you the fucking truth. I have, you know what I'm saying? I have nothing to hide. They might. Some people in the OJJDP ICAC might have some shit to hide. Some district attorneys in California might have some things to hide, huh? Some people on fucking Twitter, you people know what the fucking the deal is, you know? It's like, I don't have to sit here and badmouth people when they expose themselves, you know? I don't have to sit here and point the finger and be like, that person wronged me, when they know what the fuck they did. You know, I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't been charged, prosecuted, or nothing with anything because I haven't done anything. You guys know who I am. You've had over a dozen fucking interactions with me, and you find out your little fucking girl is really a fucking hooker that works for herself that I hired to make a legal movie with. So why don't you go and talk to her? What if you found out that she was actually sex trafficking herself? Did you ask her that question? What if I'm just a producer that hires people? I don't know anybody in fucking New Mexico. The fuck, it's hot as fuck there. I mean, all them Wile E. Coyote rocks and shit in the desert. I'm going to Thailand. Fuck you people, okay? That is what it is. You guys can buy the movies actually aren't even that really good back in the day. The ones I make now are much better, I think, you know? But I mean, you know, it's old shit, but it's still shit. So I guess as long as they keep getting their grant money, they actually, for the last 10 years or whatever, they've already gotten their grant money, so they got the shit and they spent it. But I don't know if they're going to continue renewing it again for the next conference next year, that shit in San Diego.